This is the home page which users will enter as soon as they open the app. They can click group 1, in which they will be shown the first group. They can click group 1, which will show them the option for group 1, and it will show no other groups because there are no other groups available currently. Additionally, they can add a member, which will add a member. For example, Max will be added, which they can be used later. So the user can return by pressing the home button, which will exit and allow them to go back to the home screen. And the user can go to the app spoilage detection by clicking the spoilage detection button. This app will allow the user to take photos. So for example, they could take a photo, which will open the camera button. They can take a photo of a piece of food. So for example, it could show them a piece of pizza, and once they like the photo they have taken, they can press the return button, which will allow the user to return to this page where it will show a slice of pizza here, and it will show the freshness meter. So if it determines that the food is fresh, then the user will be given the suggested action of keeping that food. However, the user takes another photo, and this photo is of an apple, for example. They are able to return once again, and it will show them an apple. And if the apple is not fresh, it will show them spoiled. And then if the suggested action is, or if it is bad, the suggested action will be to throw away that food. Then the user can press the home button to go back to the home page and click the option for grocery list to see the current grocery list. This list will show current groceries or future groceries that people might want to add. For example, Max, who just got added to the group, might want to add ramen to the grocery list so that whoever goes grocery shopping can see that Max wants some groceries. The user can go back once again by pressing the home button and going to inventory to see what the current inventory is. This inventory will include cheese, bread, and other things from the different users. The users can switch. So for example, Luke could switch with Mike, which would have Luke have the milk and would allow Mike to have the strawberries. Additionally, Jason could switch with Luke, which would have Jason take the milk and would give Luke the cheese, for example. The user will be able to go back by pressing the home button once again. Then they will be able to press the last tab, which is preservation techniques, which will allow them to see the page for the techniques that can be used to preserve food. For example, the user could press the search button and type in a food such as milk. Once given this option, the shelf life for the milk on average will be given. So for example, it would say 2 weeks. It would also say container tips, so just how best to contain the food, and it would say refrigerate to ensure that it would be preserved as long as possible. Additionally, it could say something like bread, and then it would say shelf life of 1 week, and then for container tips, it would say keep airtight in order to keep the food lasting as long as possible. And then the user can go home, back to the home page where they already have gone through all of the different tabs.